The graveyard of the gods. Without so much as a word to say, I pass those to whom most no longer pray, nor believe in, but once did, namely, those of the tombstones now deemed unholy, astrology, the god of the stars that plod, eternally blazed and marbled in the sod.
Much as a word to say, I pass those to whom most no longer prayed, nor believe in, but once did, namely those of the tombstones now deemed unholy, astrology, the god of the stars that blood eternally blazed and marbled in the sun.
Monuments of Diana the moon god, druid gods, Apollo, Baal, Zeus, Wotan, Aphrodite, Mithras, Isis, Ammon, Poseidon, Thor, and on and on and on, posed in the burial ground of the gods.
Silent whispers through the halls echo softly off the walls. Candles flicker gentle light in the sacred depth of night. Monuments of Diana, the moon god, druid gods, Apollo, Zeus, Wotan, Aphrodite, Mithras, Isis, Ammon, Poseidon, Thor, and on, posed in the burial ground of the gods, posed in the burial ground of the gods.
I ever hurried past the ledgering of those older mythologies preceding the formation of the Old Testament story, those ancient superstitions whose very and various olden amalgamations brought forth to form it whole for our salvation.
I ever hurried past the ledgering of those older mythologies preceding the formation of the Old Testament story, those ancient superstitions whose very and various olden amalgamations brought forth to form it whole for our salvation.
I paused at that Old Testament maligned to mark the old but lingering lines of the knowing of more invisibles, the beliefs in imagined angelics. There were angels standing, frozen in stone, over the time-worn memorials poems, as well as atop the crumbling gateposts.
Shadows dance on ancient stone, voices blend a single tone. Chants ascend to skies above, filled with
Cast as undying and near-living ghosts of the representations of the three spheres of the heavenly host, the demigod near seraphim, cherubim, ophanim, thrones, principalities, dominions, powers, archangels,
reverence and love. Mystic dreams of hidden tales, time stands still as night prevails. Brothers gather hand in hand in this.
angels, and those final and the most useful, the guardian angels who are said to protect children from harm.
Timeless holy land, starlit sky through arched frames.
I paused at that Old Testament maligned to mark the old but lingering lines of the knowing of more invisibles. Beliefs in imagined angelics. There were angels standing frozen in stone over time-worn memorials, poems, as well as atop the crumbling gatepost, cast as undying and near living ghosts of the representations of the free spheres of the heavenly host, the demigod, mere seraphim, cherubim of unenthroned principalities, dominions, powers, archangels, angels, and those final and the most useful, the guardian angels, who are said to protect children from harm. Final and the most useful, the guardian angels, who are said to protect children from harm.
There, Amaranth, its dead red leaves never fading on this earth, unto forever, gave some color round the graveyard pallor, and to the dateless headstones gray squalor.
Nothing ever stays the same. Eternal whispers call my name in the glow.
There, Amaranth, its dead red leaves never fading on this earth unto forever, gave some color round the graveyard pallor, and to the dateless headstones gray squalor.
There was a garish maroon view on high, of streaking lights of an electromagnetic sky, heretofore never imagined by myself. I strolled on and into the vale itself.
Veils, brothers gather hand in hand in this timeless holy land.
There was a garish maroon view on high of streaking lights of an electromagnetic sky, heretofore never imagined by myself. I strolled on and into the vale itself.
Silent whispers the walls, echoes soft.
To the eternally dead, here lie the gods once so high beneath an electromagnetic sky. Lo, the eternally marbled monuments of the moon god, the sun god, Apollo, Baal, Zeus, Wotan, Aphrodite, Thor, Mithras, Isis, Ammon, Poseidon, Krishna, the druid gods, and so many more. Behold, the ledger of those many mythologies that preceded, paraded, and then passed on. Here they rest, the dead and long gone rhyme.
Candles flicker gentle light in the sacred depth of night. Shadows dance on ancient stone, echoes softly off the walls. Candles flicker gentle light in the sacred depth of night. Shadows dance on ancient stone, voices blend a single tone. Chants ascend to skies above, filled with reverence and love. Mystic dreams of hidden tales, time stands still as night prevails. Brothers gather hand in hand. Here lie the gods once so high beneath an electromagnetic sky. Lo, the eternally marbled monuments of the moon god, the sun god, Baal, Zeus, Wotan, Aphrodite, Thor, Mithras, Isis, Ammon, Poseidon, Krishna, the druid gods, and so many more.